You guys are gonna have to tell me what it says. It says that I'm live. I'm putting on my seatbelt. I've got this phone holder set up so that it's set up pretty funky, so that I can drive safely and see at the same time. Hi, Sherilyn. I'm heading up to San Juan Capistrano. Hi, Misty. And it's ridiculous. It's I don't know what time it is, 5:07 or something. Hi. I'm annoyed with myself because I think about things too much, overanalyze, right? I've got options, and then I think to myself, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? And I don't know where to go. And so, oh, you're sweet, thank you. And so I asked Spirit to show me signs, and I kept being shown nature, right? Because obviously the very most wonderful place for me to ever go would be in nature. But I'm at home, and I have distractions, right? And I'm saying all this because clearly all of this, there's a reason for all of this. I'm going into the sun is setting, so I'm not going to be able to do this for long. But it's like I'm waiting for signs, right? And I think the message is, the message is Spirit doesn't make our choices for us. They give us options, right? And then we need to make our own decisions. It's beautiful right now on the lake, and I've been in the house all freaking day. Hi. So anyway, Spirit says, okay, you got this, or the other, right? What are you gonna choose? I mean, if you're sitting here waiting for us to choose, I mean, they can do that. They can. If we say to them, look, I can't freaking make my mind up. I can't make this decision. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And maybe I'm not, I don't know. Maybe when I don't know, I'm supposed to do something else. But I was trying to decide where the hell I'm supposed to go. Do I go to this class? I met another Facebook friend that's not too far, I thought, that has a farm, and she's got llamas and goats and horses. And I thought, oh, that was where I felt pulled to go. I was pulled to go to the class because it was a spiritual class, right? It's got crystals, and it's a Chinese New Year class. And I'm not really, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just, it was spiritual, somebody like me, right? And I think, so I looked up where the farm was, and I thought, okay, I'll go to the farm. Hi, Ingrid. And it's freaking an hour at least away from me, at least away. And I thought, why do I have to drive an hour to get to where there's somebody like me? You know, and now I'm driving like an hour and a half to get up to over the Ortegas, and I'm annoyed with myself because I didn't make my own mind up until it got to be too late. And normally when I go up that way, if I'm going to drive all the way up there, I'm going to go to, I'm driving up to San Juan Capistrano, right? Then I got to go north from there. And I'm getting a headache right now on my right side, which is my night side. I don't know what that's telling me. I'm probably dehydrated. Okay, so I'm getting signs now. Now that I've made my choice, isn't that weird? It's like, okay, you got one of the two options. One of them answered me. The lady with the class answered me, Debbie. The Mermaid Cottage, that's another message. I'm a mermaid, right? My other friend that I met, obviously she's not available today. So I said, well, whoever I hear from, that's where I'm supposed to go. But then I hear from the person, and then I'm hesitating. I'm telling you all this because this is what we all do. Oh, and I'm looking at this motorhome that all of my, and it says Shasta on it, all of my cats and I would happily live in that thing. Okay, so as I'm driving along, now I see all of the signs after I decided, okay, I'm going to go. Because I said, give me a sign. So what did they tell me? I said, whoever contacts me first, that's where I'll go. So I end up heading out. And now I see sign up, which means sign up for the class. Now I'm getting roadway. Horseback riding. No, I can't. It's like freaking 5:20. So I'm driving along, and the reason I'm doing this with you guys is because I got my deck in my lap, one of my decks that I haven't used in a really long time. And before the light goes out, I thought, I'll do a reading. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to say, oh, I'll do a reading for 5 people because I don't have time to go through it all. So what we're going to do is we'll give you options. One is a turquoise bracelet. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going to this class. I haven't paid for it yet. One's a turquoise bracelet. It's funny the things I find in my bag. I just changed my bag. And the other are two Scrabble pieces. My grandmother played Scrabble all the time, and I found these little Scrabble pieces at this little set when I was at my girlfriend's antique store. So the letters on them are G and Y. Yes, go. I just got yes, go. Whatever it means for you. Go, yes, yes, go. Okay. And what else can I? Okay, so then I've got a blue marble. Blue marble, Archangel Michael's color of communication. So we got 1, 2, 3. We've got a yellow diamond. It's plastic. I don't even want to use it. I don't like that idea. Forget that. Let's use the Lego building blocks. Color, red, root chakra, yellow, solar plexus chakra, black, protection. Okay? All right, so those are your items you get to choose from. So the deck, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. So you can use them as elements, all right? So let's choose what the elements are going to be. The turquoise one is air element. The blue is water element. Ooh, there's a kestrel falcon just flew by above my head. Talks about endurance and ultimate victory. This is water. The Scrabble pieces are earth. So we got earth, air, water. So who's fire? Oh, the building blocks are fire. That works for me. Okay, got it? Got it. The deck that we're working with is healing with, I think it is, healing with the angels, I think. And this deck is, the card gives you one word, which is going to be like whatever it is that we're, your message. Ooh, I'm seeing a black BMW. Okay, one word. So we're going to start with water element. Woo, one flew right out. And the message is children. So, the situation that is going on in your life might be involving children. It might be that there are issues involving issues that from your childhood that you're dealing with. It might be that you need to adopt a more childlike attitude, right? Playful, innocent. Children are never worried about whether they can do something. They can be anything they want to be, right? They don't have really the boundaries and the limits that we have. I just saw an ambulance, so somebody might be taking care of a child that's hurt or that needs help. It might be telling you pay attention to your child. She's hurting. Ooh. She's hurting, your child. Oh my God, if you guys could see the clouds. I wish I could turn the camera around, but I can't freaking take it from where it is. There's skip waves in the sky. Literally skip waves. And the color is, they're beautiful. It's like, I don't know what color I would even call it. Peachy. It's peachy. It's not just peachy. It's like I can't explain it. It's like titanium and gold and pink all mixed together. It's cool. Colors of summer. It's interesting. Okay, summer. Ooh, there's a message in that. I'm also getting adult children, right? It's important to connect with your inner child at this time. Lighten up your energy, lighten up your thought, lighten up your worry. Ooh, somebody might be, it might be taking care of someone else's child at your home. But then you would know that, so then why is that a message for you, right? So why would that be a message that I have to give them if they already know that? There's something swift that's happening. Actually, what I'll do, I'll just kind of look around. So I'm looking at orthodontist, I'm looking at, they can't drive, somebody can't drive, or they need help getting there. Might be talking about the age. So if you have an issue with your child, or an issue regarding a child, there's going to be harmony in the situation. Oh my goodness, seriously? I can't even remember how to get where I'm going. It's been so long. So I would just say that because I'm, you know, there's traffic and there's a lot of traffic on the other side of the road, and obviously I can't even look at you guys because it's important that I pay attention to the traffic. So the message is children, so I would say the message is pay attention, extra attention to your children at this time. I've been trying with mine, but my daughter is not, she's just not receptive at this time. So then the next thing that comes to mind, because I wanted to take my grandson and my daughter to go see Doctor Doolittle. It still hasn't happened. And so it's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take care of my inner child because I keep being worried and concerned about you and, you know, doing things with you. But I mean, you got to beg somebody to do something. There's somebody else that needs to be taken care of, and that's your inner child. Could be your grandchild. I mean, my grandchild, I asked him to go too, but he's a little busy at the moment. So then you ask your own inner child, how do you feel right now? I don't want to be by myself, and I'm sick and tired of sitting in the house not doing anything, right? So I will drive an hour to get to where there's somebody who is interested in what I'm interested in. And now I'm looking at the clouds, and they're insane. There's like lines through the clouds. The sky is baby blue. The clouds are gold, and the lines through it. Do I go off here? No, one more exit. Okay. The lines are through it like, oh God, I wish I could take a picture because the skip waves are all underneath it. It's like the most beautiful mosaic. It's the most beautiful artwork that I've ever seen. If I could take a picture of it, I wish somebody was out taking pictures so that they could grab it. So that's it, I'm going on. You take care of your own freaking inner child. I am. I mean, look at the stuff that's sitting in my lap. Look at the stuff that's in my car. I've got a bracelet, I've got a blue marble, I've got Lego, and I've got Scrabble pieces. These are all things connected to my childhood, right? So it's my inner child that needs attention at this time. All right, so that might be a message for you. And it's funny because I'm looking at a sign right now and it says, we'd love to have you, which is where I'm going, but they spell weed, W-E-E-D. Okay, next we did, who did we do? I remember who we did first. We did water, so we did the marble, so I'm going to move that to the side. We're going to do the turquoise bracelet. Cannot believe I'm driving up in the dark. What a bummer, because it's so beautiful driving over the Ortegas. Okay, correct for neutrality. Now I'm driving along into hot pink clouds, and there's a, what are you, a raven or a crow? You're a crow. Crow went right through the center of it. The crow is talking about, crows are thieves, but they're also coming out of the darkness. They're talking about accepting the darkness within yourself. We all have a shadow. All right, correct for neutrality. What is the message for those who chose the turquoise bracelet? I don't even know what I'd choose. I guess I'd choose them all. Oh my God, I wish I could get a picture of those clouds. Friendship. Okay, it's getting dark in here. Friendship. So this is obviously really good. It's important right now to spend time with a friend, right? Maybe you need to develop new friends. I spoke to the woman who oh my God, look at the color. I mean, ugh, God, I'm gonna take this down. Oh, I can't. How can I take this down at this light? I'm going to because okay, that's not gonna be very good because I just dropped the thing that holds the phone. But I want you guys to see the freaking clouds because they're nuts. Can you see the skip clouds? I'm asking for a red light so that you guys can see those clouds. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in because I need a picture of that. Somebody take a picture of that. Oh my God, it's incredible. Skip clouds. Okay, now, I don't even know where the thing went that holds my freaking phone. I dropped it. So, you guys are not gonna be able to see. This isn't going very well. Maybe I need to pull over for a second. I'm at a red light, so don't freak out. The thing that holds my phone just fell. So, all right, you guys. Sorry, you're down there right now until I can get to another red light. Sorry you don't get to see anything sexy. So friendship. It's important for you to develop new friends, possibly. friends that have similar interests as you. It's important to spend time with a friend. If you've been thinking about a friend, is there somebody that you've been missing, somebody that you want to connect with? Now's the time. Reach out to them. It might be that there is somebody that is missing you. And if you're thinking about them, it's probably you're supposed to talk to them. I'm getting that somebody feels trapped right now. My friend feels trapped right now. So that person, I'm going to pull over for a second and find my little piece. And I'm going to jump out and let you guys see this because this is freaking amazing. Hold on. Oh my God, right now, they look like birds. They look like birds in the sky. Oh, there's the piece. Right on. See, I just needed a couple seconds. All right, so that's okay. We'll put that up there, and then we'll jump outside, and we'll go look at this, because this is so amazing. Okay, let's go look at this. God, this is so cool. Can I get out, please? Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in. Come on, zoom in. There we go. There, that's what I'm talking about. See the birds? Oh my God. Look at them. They're illuminated. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Significant changes occurring in your life, always for the better. Good idea to call upon Spirit for help with those changes. Look at this. Oh, wow. Wow. My class is at freaking... I wonder if I could take a picture. Hold on, I'm gonna see, because the other time I've done this with you guys. Hold on, I don't know if I can do this. The other time I tried to take a picture with you guys on the line with me. Oh great, see, now it freaking changed the color. Damn it. It didn't come out right. It didn't come out as beautiful as I'm seeing it. Sorry, I know it's all wiggly and probably driving you nuts. Hi, Holly. Okay, this is the time. It's actually almost a little bit later than the time, but there's a certain time of light when the light is like this and it's just beautiful. I need to get a picture somehow. Okay, there. I'm gonna get you guys off the screen and I'm gonna see if I can somehow snap a picture. I can't freaking do it. Somebody do it for me. It won't allow me to get it. Other people have taken pictures of these and it's never come out. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I suck at this, you guys. I know. Okay. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna do the reading without driving because I have to. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed because I'm sitting in my car and I'm telling you, I look up on that screen and I'm like, I want those birds. Look at the sun. All right, I gotta get over it. Stop it. Stop it. You're driving everybody crazy. Okay. Okay, so it said something about... Hold on. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm annoyed that I can't get those freaking, get the birds. Okay, here we go. I'll bring you back. Okay, have you been taking screenshots? I know, but you know, every time people do it, and it's too late now, I've lost them. I'm so bummed. So friendship. Where's your card for friendship? Maybe it tells us something with what it looks like. Okay, they're playing. There's flowers all around them. Somebody's playing music. Because maybe if you're gonna meet somebody new, maybe there's something that, I don't know, like tonight I'm gonna go to this class and maybe I'll meet somebody new, even though they're that far away. When I spoke to the woman on the internet about the class, we talked about a lot of things and we had a lot in common. So, Spirit's also telling you that there are changes, because we got 555, right? So there are changes that are going on in your life right now, and there's probably changes in your friendships that are going on. There's changes inside of you that are going on, and because of that, it causes changes on the outside to happen, right? And they're positive changes, but maybe you don't recognize that as positive. Maybe you're having, because when we ascend, as we go higher, I was talking to another friend about this, our friends change, and it's hard for us sometimes. And we go through that transition, like me, like where I'm at, I don't have anybody to do anything with. I got to drive an hour to get anywhere. So Spirit's saying that we understand it's difficult for you with these changes that are going on in your life, and we'll do whatever we can to help you adjust to the changes. And it's a transition, and it's not fun sometimes. And so I'm just seeing rock removal. And thanks, Tammy. And thanks, Sherilyn. Everyone's trying to take pictures because I'm losing my mind. They're still up there torturing me, those stupids. They look like lovebirds right now. There's only two left, but they're literally on top of the skip waves, and they're so cool. Anyway, so Spirit says we'll help you with the changes, right? We know it's hard. And it's basically also telling you that because they're showing you friendships, you're ready to receive positive friendships, new friendships, changes in your friendships that are going to be beneficial for you. So this is happening at this time for you. So if you are somebody like me that, I've been an island for a very long time, like literally years. And I said to Spirit, I'm done being an island. But I can't be done being an island if I don't do, if I don't do what I need to do in order to meet new people. And sometimes it's easy. I love you guys too. It's, you guys are great, but you're not here, right? I'm by myself. So, look I reach out to you guys when I need to connect with friends because I have to. So, but if some Spirit says, okay, do this, and you got to be ready to do it, right? You got to be ready to do it. And, Holly started radiation this week. So clearly changes in her body. So if we could all send her some love, the color of the sky is hot pink. So healing, loving energy to Holly, that's difficult. And my friend Caitlin is also undergoing therapy treatments. And man. All right, I'm going to switch. We went to Turquoise, and now we're going to go to the Scrabble pieces. I choose the Scrabble pieces. I can't remember what the other one was I dropped. Can you guys tell me? Oh, it was the Lego. I'm definitely going to choose the Lego. Okay, so correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Scrabble pieces, there's a little fly in here. And it's interesting, this little gnat has been torturing me for days. And I watched another reader today, and she was saying the same thing. She was getting really angry at the gnat. And I recognize that the gnat is not going to go anywhere because it's a messenger. It's telling you something. So pay attention, right? Something's not going to go away. It's going to keep going. It's going to be there in your face until you pay attention to it. So the idea about friendship, or how your friendships maybe your friendship needs to change. Maybe the type of people that you're around are really not proactive in your life. And so you need to be ready. And you have to expect delays. It doesn't happen overnight. But you got to be willing to pack up. Pack up and go to where you're supposed to go. I'm just getting that. So for those who chose the, what did I say? The Scrabble pieces? The message is ideas and inspiration. So it's interesting that I'm stopped. I'm supposed to be going up to a class, right? And it's at least an hour away from where I am at this moment. And don't say, well, get off the phone and get up there, because there's a reason this is happening. I'm looking on the one side, it says ready. And on the other side, it says expect a 1 hour delay. They're removing rocks on the Ortega Highway. I wouldn't have seen that if I had just breezed right through there. So I'm not going to drive up the Ortega Highway if there's going to be a block. An hour, I won't make it. So, right now you're getting ideas and inspiration. So sometimes we want to move on something. Sometimes we get an idea, we get an epiphany, right? And we want to go, we want to go, we want to go. That's me. I'm the freaking pony that wants to roll, right? But I'm ready to go. like I said, on the right side, I'm ready to go, but on the left side, it says expect a 1 hour delay. So the night side is the right side, the left side is your heart side, your soul side, and that doesn't make sense. So the sun has already gone down. I'm not going to see the beauty that I love up in going through the Ortegas. I'm going to miss it all. I'm going to have to drive all that way to get up there to a class that I might not get to on time because the road has got rocks that need to be removed from it. So the idea, I mean, I'm just reading what I'm getting. So we may be wanting to go, we may be ready to go, we may be ready to go, we may be ready to roll, want it, but there's something else that is a blockage in the way that's going to delay either you getting there on time or getting where you want to where you want to go. So you need to slow your jets. And I'm just listening. And it's weird because I don't have any sound that I can hear. I normally get other messages. So ideas and inspiration. What was I drawn to? I was drawn to the sun, to the birds, right? To the skip waves. The birds were skipping over the waves. There were 2 in the end. There was a lot at the beginning. The colors changed rapidly, right? The colors changed from titanium and kind of like a peachy color to like a hot pink, and now they're just gray. Things change fast. Things change quickly. So to us, we might be impatient. And now you know what I'm looking at is those birds, those same 2 birds. There's only one left, and it's flying. It's in the sky, and it's flying, and it's gray, but it's flying. It's in the clouds. I found that interesting that the birds they all disappeared but one. Remember, there were a bunch, and then there were 2, and now there's only one, and he's flying. He's in the clouds. So I always say I'm going to jet out of here, right? So there's a delay for some reason. The idea and inspiration. So you might have an idea, an inspiration for something, and you want to move on it really, really quickly because you're ready to go. You're all hot and bothered because the sign that I'm looking at that says ready is bright red, right? But the signs that say rock removal expected delay are orange, which is caution. So it's like, don't move too quickly on your idea or your inspiration. There's something coming. There might be, things are changing rapidly, right? You had an idea for something. Okay, now I'm getting it. It's taking me a while, sorry. Your ideas are rapidly changing. They're changing from one thing to another very quickly, like in a matter of minutes. So spend time in speculation, and maybe you've spent so long speculating on something that you missed your moment. You missed your window of opportunity. So I'm supposed to pay attention, you're supposed to pay attention to the ideas and thoughts that come to you. So what's going on here is you see this one sitting here, right? And she's got an angel that's coming and whispering in her ear. Now she's got something in her hand that I can't really see very well. And that's another thing. I'm wearing my contacts. I can't really see very well at night with my contacts, so it's not a good time for me to drive. I did bring my glasses. I could swap over, but you can't pull over on the side of the road going up that mountain. So she's wearing white, so she's got good intentions, right? She's pure intention. She's all dressed up and ready to go, just like me. You should see my outfit. It's so stinking cute, and I got nobody to see me in it. And she's got something in her hand, and the angel comes, and it's a child angel. It's like a cherub. So angels aren't babies. They aren't little fat babies that fly around with bows and arrows. That's not what they are. Wow, I'm now seeing a white, what are you? It's a snowy egret, and there's a difference between a snowy egret and a white crane. Don't make the mistake of thinking they're the same, because they're not. They have a very different message. So the angel, this is like a little baby, a cherub. It's coming and it's whispering in your ear. So the message that I'm getting, and this is not for everyone, it's for some people. There's a baby in spirit, or a child in spirit that is your guardian angel. That child is giving you a message at this time. This child is talking to you. Your inner child is also talking to you as your higher self. What is it that, this idea, the inspiration, what is it that makes your heart sing? What is it that makes you feel like you did when you were a child? What was it that was so fun for you? What was it that captivates your attention and makes you feel like a child? What is it that excites you, makes you want to play, makes you forget your age and your limitations? I keep seeing the high flyers. Like right now, I'm seeing a white crane. So first we saw a snowy egret, then we saw a white crane. There were birds that were in the sky too. There's a lot of birds. Your sister, Carol, Ann. Oh wow, I'm getting a huge freaking loud message. So Spirit is giving us messages. All of us are getting different messages right now. Born in 61 and past the same moment being born. Interesting. I have friends who had a twin that passed, and they didn't even know they had a twin. I've also had somebody, I'm channeling, I don't know who this is, has a twin they didn't know they had. The child was given up for adoption. And then you feel like you've got to, I can attest to what it feels like when your twin isn't with you. You have a piece of your body, your soul, everything that's missing. So I'm not going to go into a sad spot here, but the message is you're never apart. So that is a message in itself, is that twins are never apart, they're always together. In energetic form, and in your imagination, and in the ideas that come to you. We're all children of the same creator, omnipresent being. The message for you right now, I'm looking at a star. What was an idea that came to you recently? What was an idea that, it's recent. Don't discount something that came to mind. Something came to your mind recently about something, and this idea, this is your inspiration. You need to pay attention to whatever the ideas are that you have recently had come to mind, and follow the direction that you're getting. She's holding in her hand a ball. Don't drop the ball. Don't drop the ball. She's holding that ball in her hand, but she's sitting down and her leg is crossed. Interesting. I've got my leg kind of crossed the same way. And what I'm holding in my hand is my deck. So I'm not supposed to drop the ball on getting my deck done, right? That's my message. Your youngest was adopted by your brother and sister. Wait, my youngest was adopted by my brother and sister. Lost her twin. Your youngest was adopted by your brother and sister. I'm getting a lot of messages just in that alone. Okay, I'm beating it to death. I need to stop. So the last one is going to be fire element, which is the Lego. I'm going to build me a Lego house. I love that song by Ed Sheeran. Look up the lyrics, you guys. I wish I could play it right now. It makes me cry every time I hear it. It makes me think of what my twin and I are going to do. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Hold on, I've got to back my seat up a bit. Correct for neutrality. I now have the Nat with me permanently inside my car. Music. What did I just say to you guys? I wish I could play that song, and the song that, and the message that came up was music. And look at the color. I'm wearing this color right now. I'm wearing my Willy Wonka jacket, my magic jacket. Music. The color is of your sacral chakra, which is your seat of your sexual energy and creativity. So it's very important for you to listen to music. The fact that I said Lego house, and this is Legos, right? Lego my ego. I was talking to my cats on the porch today, and I bought a house for Sammy. It's a bed for Sammy, and Liger takes it over. And I said to him, you better, he came out, he was there first. Sammy had the place that I gave him, but he left it. And he hesitated because and I said, don't hesitate. I said, if you don't take what's given to you, he's going to take it. So if you don't go take what's offered to you, someone else will. And as I sat here holding, I flipped things around. At first, this Lego house was over here, right? It was like that. But as I was talking, somehow my hands managed to move it. So it was like this. And I didn't have to move it very far in order for it to change the way it appeared. And I said, pay attention to, I wish I could turn on the song Lego House. So to me, and as I said that, the little gnat came by again, right? This is something that's nagging at me. So music, I love music. You guys know I love to sing. I love music. You're supposed to use music right now to get your messages and your signs, and to get your inspiration, and to calm you, and to connect with whatever it is that you need to connect to emotionally at this time. Okay, your youngest was adopted by your brother and sister, and now you are their aunt. Oh, I totally get this message. Okay. So the song Lego House, I said it makes me sad, makes me cry. I said it makes me cry. I love the song, it makes me cry. Sometimes things that make you cry, you still love them, right? Sometimes people that make you cry, you still love them. And the song Lego, and I said it reminded me of what my twin and I were going to do. So I need to look at the lyrics to Lego House. And it's probably confirmation to me that I need to just hold on to, right? So for you guys, whatever it is, I walk around my house singing all the time. We're Welsh, right? We're the singing Welsh. And I sing whatever I'm thinking. Sometimes I rhyme, sometimes I don't. You know that song, Mr. Blurryface? It's not called Mr. Blurryface. It's the song about the guy who said that my brother and I, we used to build forts, and we used to dream of flying rockets to the moon. And we would rather be in build forts than go, think about college or anything like that. We'd rather be in a fort. But then, we had all these dreams, and remember I talked about the dreams that we had. And then somebody said, wake up, you gotta make money. So wake up from your dream. And as we ascend, we're being shown that no, we've been sleepwalking, actually. We weren't supposed to wake up from that. That wasn't a dream. We went to sleep. And now we're waking up again. And we need to go back to what we were dreaming about. What did you dream about when you were young? You said you wanted to build forts in the trees, right? It's probably where you want to build your Lego house. It certainly is where I want to build mine. And sometimes you don't even know that you already have your answers by the words that you use. Like I was looking at the coast. I was being drawn to the coast, and yet I'm drawn to nature, and I'm always drawn to trees. The trees speak to us about our ancestors. And I've had a lot of communication lately with my ancestors from many, many generations. From my star family, I'm a starseed, and I have a very, very strong connection to the Native American Indians from many past lives, but also to the Aboriginal in Australia, from where my other family, my grandparents were from, and in this life. And I was getting all those downloads, and you can see I still have these huge circles under my eyes. I wasn't getting any sleep, right? Because I was getting downloads, and I was talking, and I said to you guys, I wish that Spirit would allow me to have downloads and not have to be awake, because I can't handle this anymore. I'm freaking dying. I said, could they figure out a different way to do it? And so after I said that, I started to sleep. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. But then I started having really, really cold feet. And I thought, somebody's got cold feet. They're not moving forward. First it was one foot, then it was both feet. And then I thought, well, maybe somebody's somewhere else where it's cold. And then Spirit showed me this morning, I wrote about it, I don't know if anybody saw it. Spirit showed me this morning that, no, your feet are cold because we've taken you out. We've taken you out of where the distractions are. We took you out of the atmosphere. We took you out into the cosmos. And we've been downloading there at night. So do what you can to keep your feet warm, but you will, and if anybody else has been wondering if what's going on, you'll notice that your extremities, your feet, your hands, you can't get them warm. That's where I've been taken. Because when I'm in this atmosphere at all, in this atmosphere, and I'm astral traveling around, I'm busy. I get involved in my dreams, and I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to just allow. And so if they take me right out of my element, they take me straight out of. I mean, you can skip wave. Remember the skip waves in the sky? You can I travel back and forth in time, right? I go to past lives, I go present, but they had to take me straight out of the atmosphere, into the cosmos, where I was connecting more with my star family. And in that area, I was able to just float. I was able to be in space. I was able to just rest while I was being downloaded. And I thought, well, thank God I know what it is, because it was to the point where my feet actually felt, they hurt. It was painful. They were so cold. So I sleep with 2 wool socks on, and I've got a pair of slippers that you put in the microwave that have, the warm-up beads, because my feet are freaking hurting because they're so cold. I'm trying not to swear. But anyway, what I was going to say about that is I asked for something, and I just kind of let it go because, I just said, God, I wish they could figure something else, so I could do it. But I didn't think they could, because they've always had to download me while I was awake, right? So I just let it go, and then it happened. So there's a message for manifesting, right? You say things a lot of times when you talk about things, and then you just kind of let it go, and then all of a sudden the universe starts bringing it to you. And the trees, the ancestors, the generations and the family roots, and but I'm pulled to the trees. And so for music coming up at this time, music is the voice of angels, right? You don't even have to hear words. You just hear, it's like the whales, right? Sonar, the songs of the whales. That's what I've been using lately to sleep. I have been listening to the whales as I sleep at night, and it's the sound. They're talking to me. I'm getting downloads from my whales, from Lemurian, from the Lemurians and the Pleiadians and my starseed family, the Syrians. It's just, and I mean, there's so many. It's just it's so odd to me because I'm such a mix. I didn't know that. The more you awakened you become, the less you understand that there's so much more to experience and to understand. So while you're doing whatever you're doing, whatever music that you're listening to, or if you're singing around in your house, what are you saying when you're talking? Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying when you aren't really paying much attention to it. Like one of my clients today, he was asking about his girl. He loves her and he misses her and he wants to see her, and she keeps delaying them getting together. And he says, is this just over? Is this never going to happen? And the man is an extremely effective business person. He's a moneymaker, and he's a headhunter, and he's the guy who puts it all together, and nothing stops this guy. And I said to him, when you run into a challenge at work, it never even crosses your mind to let it go, right? It never even crosses your mind that you're not going to get that. You just think, okay, that didn't work, so let me just pull back and I'll regroup and I'll look at it and I'll see, how else I can attack this, or what other angle I can come from, right? Or what do I have to see here that I'm not seeing? And he goes, yeah, exactly. He goes, he goes, there's no way I give up. I know what I'm going to do. I know. And I said, then it should be the same with the girl, the one that you love, right? And he said, I'm not going to give up. I just said that. And I said, don't say it, because you'll manifest that. And I got a message this morning, because I get frustrated and I get upset and I'll say things. And it's like, oh, forget it. We're just going to go on. Obviously, I'm not. Right? And so my twin soul's out there going, okay, what do you want? Make up your freaking mind. Are you staying or are you going? Like, what's happening? And I'm like, I don't know. Where the hell are you? I'm ready. Where the hell are you? I got to have a life too. But I really don't want to have a life outside of him. I have my own life, but I mean, I'd rather be with him doing it. So we got to be careful about the words that we say, because we can manifest our own destiny by the words that we say. And we got to be careful about that. And it's also an example of how we manifest is by letting go of what we ask for, right? Just let it go. I want that. That's where I want to be. That's what I want. That's what I would prefer. And now I'm going to go do my own thing. I'm not going to, I'm not giving up on that. That's where my heart is. But I'll move forward on my life. I'll pay attention to what the song said. I got to look up the lyrics to Lego House. Maybe it'll tell me, a time frame or something. But they're also telling you that you may have talents in music that you need to explore, and maybe they don't feel like this is a way that you expressed yourself. It's also a way that you heal the planet and heal yourself. This is maybe your gift, right? Maybe that is a gift that you have, singing, playing a musical instrument. It might just be something that helps you process, right? It helps you to, without thinking about it, because your mind is on something else, but you don't realize that that's actually, your mind isn't really on something else. Yeah, poetry, right? You listen to your husband play, yeah, it's beautiful. So I always am drawn to music, right? If I hear music, I'm there, right? All my friends are musicians back in Wisconsin, and I love that, and I miss it. And Spirit knows how much I love to sing, and they know how much music has always been such a big deal to me. And yet I was asked by Archangel Michael to leave and go on my path, right? I wasn't doing my work. I wasn't doing what I was meant to do, and so I was taken away from there, and then I was taken to more, to a different area. I mean, Sedona, obviously, to do more work. But then Spirit has brought everything together for me, right? So music, I always have music on when I do readings because I get messages through music. And the animals, I love the animals. And I see them everywhere in the clouds, right? I see them, and I understand they have messages for me. All the animals that I spoke about have a message for all of us tonight. If you were on, whatever animal I spoke about at that time, especially if it was an item that you chose, right? That's a message for you. We're lovebirds. Lovebirds will die if they're not together. Do you know that? They will literally die. They'll die without each other. So their body starts to break down, and you may wonder, you may think that I'm just tired because I've been working a lot, and it might just be that you need to be with the person that you love. Your body's trying to tell you that. We need to pay attention to that. And then the white heron. The white heron, they're the ones who dance to their own beat, to their own drum. They don't really care what other people think of them or what they do. They go their own way. They see an opportunity when others don't. And not only do they see that opportunity, but they're able to make something out of that situation. They are the eclectic ones. They're the weird ones. They're the strange ones. They're the us ones. And then the snowy egret, it's the same family, but it's a different bird. It's a different message too. And right now, for the hell of life of me, I can't think of what the snowy egret is telling us. So we'll have to look that up and pay attention to that. Something else was coming for the music. You're being nudged by something. You're either told that the gifts that you have for singing or music, are helpful for other people. They're not just helpful for you. My Uncle Phil lost his cat recently, and he was heartbroken, and I kept saying to him, sing to her, sing a song, or play your music for the cat that's there, but also for the cat that's in spirit, because she's still with you. But so he did. He started to play, and I'm sure he cried the whole time he sang. But he was talking to his wife, Linda, in spirit, and to their cat, who went to join her. She picked her up. She was on her lap. I saw her. And so music was healing for him, even though he was crying. And the melody, the sound, it's the music of angel. Music is the voice of angels. And so it's not just healing for you. It's also helpful for them. It's how we can connect to them. It's also telling you that a lot of times people don't think that they're contributing much, or that they don't have, what's my purpose? What are my gifts? What am I doing to help anybody? I'm so freaking shy. I don't want to get in front of anybody. I don't want to let anybody hear me sing, and I can't even freaking play my guitars. I suck at it. How am I going to help anybody? And Spirit's saying, you are an earth angel, and you don't even know it. All you have to do is sit there with your mountain dulcimer. I have a mountain dulcimer my Papa Terry made for me. And all you have to do is just ping the string. and it sends out a vibration that's healing for you. And there's something that you're supposed to do in regards to this. Those who chose this, I chose this, right? So there's something you're supposed to do in regards to music. It's either you're supposed to add more music into your life in some way. You're supposed to play your music for someone. You're supposed to sing to someone. You're supposed to write a song, write a poem. And I think about Mr. Blurryface. I wish I didn't have to always rhyme. Isn't that, he said, I wish I didn't have to always rhyme. You don't have to always rhyme. It was always a problem for me. I always felt like I had to rhyme, and it bothered me if I couldn't think of a word that rhymed. But sometimes songs don't have rhyming words. Poems don't have rhyming words, which was really shocking to me, actually, because I thought poetry was all about rhyming, but it isn't. And I'm being told right now what I'm supposed to do is release some songs that I wrote, and it sucks because I sang a cappella, and I don't know how on tone I am, right? I didn't play any music to them, and there are certain songs that I wrote that are really important. The lyrics to the songs are really important, especially to what's going on right now. I sang a song called The Voice of Angels. I sang a song called When I Was 3. I think I need to share that one. When I was 3, it talked about who I was when I was 3. Think about who you are when you were that age, you know, and what did I say? Think about who you are when you were that age. You're still that same age, right? But you might get clues in the things that you've written about, or the things about in your childhood. This is the longest message of all of them, but my mind has just got so much inside of it. Anyway, you're getting nudged by spirit. It'll help you and it'll help other people, because it's the way you express, or it's the way that another expresses. Okay, there's the message. If you don't know how to say something to somebody, maybe you can write a song. Maybe you can sing a song. It doesn't even have to be your song. Maybe you can just pick a song, like Lego House. I want to build you a Lego house. That's my favorite thing to do when I was little, besides being outside. If it was raining, if it was crappy and we weren't allowed to go, I was about to say when it was raining, but we went out in the rain anyway. But at nighttime or whatever, we were always building Lego houses. I want to build you a Lego house. And what's interesting about Lego houses is that you can change them so easily and so quickly, right? So a Lego house would be something that isn't necessarily set in stone. I like that. What did I just say, right? I keep thinking about that bus, right? You take the bus across on the ferry and you're in Catalina. You take the bus up to the Redwoods and your house is in the Redwoods. You take your bus back to Wisconsin and your house is there. Wherever your bus goes, there goes your house. I want to build you a Lego house that's not set in stone. There's a message to self, right? Maybe it's a message to somebody else too. Do a video with you singing those songs and I'll share them with my famous friends. I have famous friends too. Oh, that's funny. I haven't sang for a full song for such a long time. I was in the habit of doing it when I was back in Wisconsin. And it's hard. It's hard. You know, my friend Troy, he practices and clears his throat and does all kinds of, you know, it's hard to hold a note and with the breath and the breath work, and oh my God. I lived in a Victorian apartment in Sturgeon Bay, and the what is it called? Echo, or, you know, inside. The acoustics were so amazing. All I wanted was to have them come up and play in that apartment, because the music it would have sounded so amazing in there. You don't have famous friends? I don't really care. I'm not impressed with anybody's, you know, it doesn't really make any difference to me. I'm just laughing about that because I don't need to be famous. I prefer not to be, actually. I don't like that whole thing. It just ruins things. I actually had a message that what if the person that you were in love with was famous? And I started crying immediately. And I said, I don't want him to be famous. I don't want that. That ruins everything. Makes me think of that song by Ed Sheeran, right? I don't want us to be beautiful people. I just want us to be regular people. Anyway, it looks like a microphone, doesn't it? So it looks like somebody needs to sing. I probably need to sing. It'll probably help me in a lot of ways. So I will. Oh, you're very kind. I'll share some of those songs. I've got a bunch of them. We used to have to sing. Remember, Holly? We used to have to write three songs a week and then get up there and sing in front of everybody. And I was the only one who sang without any freaking instrument, and it was so humiliating. But I actually wrote a number of songs when I got to Sedona, up on the cliffs. And kids don't care what you sound like, right? Hold on. This just popped up again. How funny, and now everything else is coming. Spirit says we're listening. Oh, I love that. I just got a message in that. I said that my grandmother and my mother and my kids and I, we used to all sing in the house, right? So when I sing, my family's listening. And so when I connect with my family in spirit, I am healing. So that's a message to you guys too. Childhood issues, childhood pain, childhood abuse, whatever it was, you may not have to talk about it. Maybe you just have to sing. And maybe you just have to play your instrument because your thoughts go into your music and your soul comes out. And you can release that through your music without even uttering a word. That's a way that we can deal with our pain and release it, get it out, without having to talk about it. Some things you don't ever want to talk about again, right? You don't have to. Yeah, your throat chakra. So if you sing, and you've got issues with communicating with someone, sing. You need, maybe you're a singer, but you still need your voice, your throat chakra balanced. Do you know that if one chakra is not balanced, all the other chakras are out and they don't work? They all have to be balanced in order to work. So singing is connected to your ear chakras and connected to your heart chakra. And if any of that is blocked, you're not hearing spirit, you're not expressing yourself, and your heart's shut down. So you might be singing away, but if you got a blocked heart, or if you're not hearing spirit, or if you don't open your heart, you're not going to be able to communicate appropriately or be heard. It's all together. So obviously with music, I'm getting my ears right now plugged, right? Ear chakra. Your ear chakras are plugged. You're not hearing. Sometimes we're not even hearing what we're saying. So I'm going to wrap it up. I've been here a long time, and it looks like I didn't meet any new friends. I didn't go up to the class. I didn't go to the farm. And what I'm probably going to do is take myself, by myself, to go see Doctor Doolittle, since I'm Doctor Doolittlist. I asked people to go, and nobody was around. So I guess I'll do that. Sounds pretty pathetic, doesn't it? Hugs to you guys, too. Didn't mean to come on and be Ooh, I just got a message, though. Serenity. Serenity is the name of the person that owns the farm that I was going to go visit. Isn't that a beautiful name? Serenity? I was going to go there, but maybe she left me a message. All right, you guys. I'll let you guys go. Thanks for joining in with me, and I'm glad that I actually did this because it stopped me from going where I wasn't supposed to go for some reason. I am sad. I shouldn't lie. I was going to say I'm not sad. I am, but I'll be okay. That's why I connect with you guys. You guys make me feel better. Thank you. You do. Spirit says trust and pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what you're shown in your dreams. Speak your truth. I think I was just supposed to say all of this. I think I do this a lot too because so many people have a difficult time expressing themselves honestly, you know? And some people think it's not right to do it. I'm told it is. That's why I do it. So maybe I'm supposed to encourage that to happen, right? Especially when you're talking to your soul family. Why should you be afraid, right? Love you even when you're sad. Sparkles. I like sparkles. I just am thinking of, I'm going to listen to this later and I'll hear a ton of messages, I know. You know, I was thinking about, the building the Lego house. I told Uncle Phil a long time ago I wanted to build a little greenhouse out of repurposed glass, like stained glass windows. I wanted all stained glass windows, the whole freaking thing. And I haven't let go of that thought. And I do have that little trailer in a million pieces in my backyard, but my landlord came up with something really nice the other day. He showed me that he's got somebody that's going to build the back bed part that got shredded. I wish somebody would build the frame on the outside so I could get the freaking tin up. But, and it's really small, but then this truck's not that, I've got a lot of room in here. But anyway, the message I'm getting is that somebody is like, I would like a foundation. I'd like a home, and you're always flying around the country and, all over the place. And, they feel like it's childish or that it's not responsible. And I say, fuck responsibility. I'm responsible enough. I'm very responsible. Just because I'm ready to roll. There's too many places that I want to be. Too many places, and I can't make a decision. I can't decide where I want to be. Sometimes maybe I want to go to the Big Sur. Sometimes I want to go to the Redwoods. Sometimes I want to be in Wisconsin. Sometimes I want to be in Sedona. I can't be in all of those places at the same time unless I have a traveling home. Right? I could do it. Maybe I just need to take a year. I don't know. And do it. Or maybe there needs to be a home base, and then we can go to all those places. But it just makes sense to me. Everything I'm talking about just shows me what matters to me, right? All right, I'll let you know how the movie is. I don't even know what time it is, but I heard it's really supposed to be good. I love Robert Downey Jr. He's freaking awesome. So I just didn't want to, I just really wanted to take my daughter because I took her to Doctor Doolittle's village in England when she was a little girl. And I just wanted to experience that with her. But I don't know, it's not important to her. So, but it's important to me. So I'll take little Sherry and we'll go see it. So, all right, I'll let you guys go. Thank you again. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful night. Speak soon.